What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel, and thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day and watching today's video. But before we start, I have to say thank you all so much because we have officially taken this channel up to 30,000 subscribers. 30,000. Do you even know what that means to me? Because I remember the day I started this channel, I really wasn't thinking much of it. I was like, you know what, let me try this YouTube thing too and see where I can take it. And now we are here together, growing this community, just supporting each other, empowering each other. I see you guys in the comment section and I'm just loving it. I highly appreciate all of your support. I really do, because without you, there wouldn't be this channel. There wouldn't be this growth. But at the same time, without me, there wouldn't be this channel either. So I guess it's a win-win situation, and I am deeply appreciative of that. So thank you guys so much. I just wanted to get that out the way before we get into today's video. Let's start talking about today's video. I want to talk about this young lady who claims that white women have an entitlement over black men, while black men are busy pedestalizing these white women while they are putting black women down. That's what she says. And then at the same time, we got this young woman right here who seems to struggle with a problem that I come in contact with sometimes, because people claim to say that the moment a white woman or a non-black woman gets a black boyfriend, and all of a sudden she changes the way she talks. I get that a lot. I see some comments in the comment section sometimes, whether it's on here or on Instagram. People all of a sudden say, girl, you want to be black. You have this black accent. Some of them even say I sound like Cardi B, and I'm just thinking to myself, which one is it now, right? So these are the two topics that I would like to talk to you about today. I hope you would let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, I've been talking for 2 minutes. Let me stop talking. Let's dive into the first clip.
There's just an insane sense of entitlement that some white women have over black men that I cannot wrap my head around it. Like, we all know how a lot of black men like to play in our face. Let's just scroll through Instagram reels for like 5 minutes. There's just this obsession with praising white women and simultaneously bringing down black women in order to further oneself from the negative effects that come with being black. It's like, if I actively remove myself from my black counterpart and simultaneously align myself with my white counterparts, somehow I've won the game, I'm accepted, I'm in the club.
The one thing that I know men are so sick and tired of is a woman who thinks that she is a victim. If a woman plays the victim, you already know that the whole conversation can go left so quickly, because she's going to be defensive. She's not going to have no time in her mind to listen to where you're coming from, what you want to say, what your point of view is. And this lady in particular, I don't know why she thinks that black men are trying to fit into some type of club. That is absolutely not the case, because it's not even like black men are trying to be accepted by anyone. All they want is somebody who accepts them for who they are, no matter what color they is. If they're white, black, Indian, Chinese, whatever. If a man comes across a woman who is okay with him for who he is, that's all he wants. So he is not even trying to fit into nowhere. Number two, I think non-black women are more likely to congratulate a black man for his looks compared to a woman who looks like them. I'm not making this claim because I just want to get your confirmation, guys. It's not about that. I see it all the time. Again, with my husband. My husband is a very handsome looking man, and he gets zero compliments from women who look like him. Okay, but he gets stares, looks, little winks, compliments from women who do not look like him. And it's not a coincidence. And especially here in Europe, if you guys would ever make the experience and come here to Europe and see how differently women treat you here, they approach you, they compete for you, and they actually are okay with coffee dates, and they even invite you to coffee dates. You'll be like, my God, this is like night and day. What have I been doing in America all of these years, wasting my time with women who just have all these expectations just to turn around and get online and make videos about black men are this, black men are that.
And this isn't even just a thing with black men, although I think it's most prevalently done within the black community, simply because on the desirability totem pole, we're down here. But other men do this too, and white women have clocked that. They know that they are the standard. They know that this is their place, and that a lot of men, even if they aren't in the same racial group, will want them. And I think this has led to some type of like intersectional female competition, where it's like, yeah, as a white woman, if I take a guy from this other white girl, it's like, yeah, I won. I got my 5-second spurt of dopamine in my brain. Cool. But it's an entirely other thing if I get a black man from a black woman. Like, not only did I win and steal your man, but I also was able to jump the racial barrier. Like, naturally, you guys are supposed to, get together. That man is supposed to have some type of affinity towards you, yet he picked me. And that leads to a lot of white women just liking the idea of just like picking these men like Pokemon cards. Having this kind of monopoly over the sphere of of men.
To be honest with you, life is a competition within itself, right? And I'm going to have to say this. There are more women on this planet compared to the amount of men walking on this planet. So, of course, us women are going to compete for men because men, if he plays his cards right, if he's making his money, and if he has established himself, he is the prize. And I know that a lot of women do not like to hear that because they think in their mind they are the prize just because of their sexual organs. Honey, it doesn't work like that. And I would have to say something else, and I really do not mean no offense. I believe the reason why so many black men feel drawn to some white women or non-black women is because of the simple fact that we don't just tolerate those men. We actually adore them, love them, respect them, take care of them as women should. I'm not saying that all black women are treating black men like crap. I am not saying that. Do not misunderstand my message here. But the majority of women, and I've lived in America long enough to see it. I've lived in America long enough to see the interaction between some black men and some black women. This is not what it's supposed to be like, okay? That was years ago, and I know it's a lot worse than that today. You know who's entitled? Women who think they are better than men. For what reason? We don't know. Because they think they have a booty? It's because they think they just are all that, a God-given gift to humanity. It does not take a rocket scientist to figure out that any man would rather want to go with a woman who accepts him for who he is, respects him, and builds with him, compared to some women who are from his own community, maybe looking at him like he's not even worth anything. I see that a lot. I've seen that a lot. So some of the things that I'm saying here, I'm saying it because of experience that I've had, because I've seen the difference, which is why I would never, ever want to look at my husband a certain way or talk to him a certain way, because he simply did not deserve that. And I wish that upon any man. For some women to come up here and act like the victim, instead of looking inside the mirror and figuring, what am I doing wrong that could possibly lead to some black men choosing non-black women? But no, it is easier to complain because it is easier to point your finger at somebody else and to say, you did this, you did that, instead of figuring that they may be a part of the problem, if not, maybe even be the problem. Let's move over to the next young lady who seems to have a problem with other people thinking that she's trying to sound black just because of the simple fact that her boyfriend is black.
Okay, I literally was not gonna say anything, but you guys are being so annoying when you say that. Like, okay, let me just clear something up. First and foremost, are there white girls that do that? Abso-fucking-lutely. Is it cringy? Abso-fucking-lutely. Is this my regular voice? Yes. Is this how I usually talk? Yes. I have been with my boyfriend for about 4.5 years now. And like literally ever since the first day we met each other, like we lived with each other. I have spent almost every single fucking day with this man for 4.5 years. And honestly, like the comments like weird me out. I'm not gonna lie, they weird me the fuck out because like, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. I'm originally from New Jersey. My boyfriend's from Birmingham, Alabama, and it's a Southern accent. Alabama slang is like completely different from the rest of the world. I don't care. I'm from New Jersey to Alabama. I had no fucking clue what the hell they were saying. Their slang is so different. I lived in Alabama for 4 years, so I went to college down there. I'm dating someone from Birmingham, and when I tell you this, everyone in Alabama uses the same slang. Black, white, Asian, Indian, Spanish, everyone's using the same Alabama Southern slang. And being with someone from Alabama for 4.5 years and living with him and seeing him almost every day, I'm gonna pick up on some of the slang he says.
I agree with her to 110%. You know why? Same thing happened to me. When I met my husband, I came straight out of school. And the type of English that you would learn here in Germany is basically the Oxford British type of English. So I came to Philly basically speaking like the Queen Elizabeth of England. The way I would pronounce things was different than what he would say. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. We would say bin, B-I-N, bin, the thing that we throw the trash in. My husband would say trash. This common sense, that's the same exact thing that happened to me and my husband. I'm not trying to be somebody that I am not, but when you spend the majority of your day with somebody, communicating with that person, of course you are going to adapt things that they are saying. Just like when my husband came to Germany, living here all of these years, speaking the language, speaking and learning a different language. That's, my ladies, is how you benefit a man's life.
That's kind of what happens like when you date someone, you kind of pick up on the slang. He just so happens to be black, and I just so happen to be white. It's not that serious, y'all. It's not that serious. I know we're interracial, but we're gonna get through it, okay? Also, people got mad when I said like the boo-boo thing, like, oh, I don't know about you, boo-boo. But when I tell you, literally ever since I was younger, my mom would be like, hey, boo-boo. Like, to me, that was my fucking nickname, which is like, Ironic, because now I got boo-boo lips, apparently. Let me mind my business. Anyway, but yeah, that was literally my nickname, like, all growing up. Y'all are reaching for something that's not there. Like I said, I usually don't like to reply to hate comments or comments like this. Anyway, I literally get tons of them. But, like, y'all are being annoying. Like, it's literally not that serious.
Yeah, exactly. It is nothing serious at all. Basically, it is something that happens naturally when you are interested in the person that you are with, when you spend so much time with them that you literally become them and they become you. And when I say that, I'm telling you guys, I am laughing at jokes that before I started laughing at them, only my husband found funny. Now I find myself laughing at things when he's not even with me, where I know it will be funny to him. But that's empathy. That's caring for the person that you are with to the point that you are kind of becoming each other. Does that make sense? But if you're only with a person because of the material aspect, if you're only with a person just to gain your personal benefit out of the whole relationship and situation, of course, you're not going to understand that. You think this girl is trying to be black? No. You think I'm trying to be black? No, I'm happy with who I am. But if I use certain words, sometimes, I think I said crib in one of my videos one time, and the comment section absolutely went wild. I didn't even know what the hell was going on because it was just so normal to me since I use it all the time, speaking to my husband all the time. Then I just clicked in my head and I was like, okay, they're saying this because I sound a certain way. I'm a Turk from Germany. How do I sound like that? Like I'm from the hood. It's not done intentionally. It comes with the territory, really. So I genuinely hope that all of you find the love that you deserve one day so you can actually experience that, because it's beautiful. And when you have a partner who cares for you and loves you, I swear to you, the rest of the world doesn't even matter, because you know you have somebody that got your back, and that person knows he has somebody that has his or her back. All right, guys, that was today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I also do have a question for you guys. You heard a little bit of background music earlier in this video. I turned it off this time. I don't know if you guys like it. Let me know, because you are part of the channel just like I am. And if I make these videos, I want them to be as comfortable and enjoyable for you as possible. So let me know if you like it. If not, let me know. If you do like it, let me know too. Make sure you stay alert so you can stay alive. And of course, catch me on the next video. Thank you so much.